Hi, Mark T the Handyman. Today we're going to install a new lock on my Kennedy toolbox. Let's get started. So when I acquired this Kennedy tool chest, it did have a couple of problems. It had that the slides were, some of them were not so good. The ball bearings were out. Matter of fact, here's an old ball bearing right there. That was in there. There's a couple of them in here. But when I got it, there was lots of ball bearings on there. But also the lock was not, the person who had it before me took the lock out for whatever reason. And so this mechanism had fallen down. I didn't really know how to do it, but I kind of figured it out by myself, just kind of messing with it and seeing how I thought it should work. And this has to go like that. And we got to get that back in there though. And it goes in that slot. So now it's holding the bottom of this up right there. So now we can put our new lock in there. Now I did send away for a lock, and the key up on top of this toolbox here, they all have a number on them, and they were able to get me the same number, so I have one key and only had to replace one lock. Okay, and so this only goes in one way, and if you can see back there, let me get a light back there, right here, get my camera over on this side. And you can see that's got a little slot in there. So, and this has a slot, okay? So you gotta get that slot in there. This only goes in one way. And let's see if I can get it in there. We put that, like, there we go. And except I gotta slide this in there. And got it. Okay, so now that I got that in there, I've got this retaining clip. Oh, and this retaining clip goes back here. Okay, so I got the retaining clip in, and now I've got the key, and we can open and close. So you can see when you look at this, this goes up and down. And I'm going to try to get the camera to go way over there. Here, let's see if I can get it. Okay, so we're right there, and I'm going to move this so you can see how that little lobe is going back and forth to open and close. Can you see that? I think so. Okay, so that's the locking mechanism. Now it's time to put the drawers back in. Okay, so now we're going to try to put these drawers back in. They're a little more difficult than the ones on top here, but if you saw my other video how to take these out, it's the same way. You have to line these up, and the best place is to try to line it up, I think, from the back myself, okay, where this part, let's see, is lined up right there, which means if I lift this up, this is lined up pretty close. So we get that in that slot there, and we push the slide forward, and we push this up, and we're locked in. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, okay? So we, like I say, we pull that slide out so that it lines up with over here, because we can see this better. And once it's lined up, and we gotta get it though. Let's see, there we go. Right there, it's lined up here, so it should be fairly close right there. And we're gonna get that little slot right in there. We're gonna pull this forward, and then we're gonna move this up and down, and there it goes. We slid it in. Okay, so now we're gonna start with, we'll do one more, and then you don't really get to see it over and over, but it's the same procedure. You slide this in, you put the, slide these out. These are the ball bearing slides, and once you get that, you want to line up this right here. I'll put the lid back over there, and we'll line these up. And once I get this lined, I know the other one's aligned. Let's see, where'd it go? There we go. So that's lined up there, so that means this is lined up. We're fairly close, so we're gonna lift that up, get that in there, slide the drawer forward, and then we just slide this back into place there. Same thing on this side. Okay, so we got the drawers in place. Right now they're unlocked, and they slide. So we're gonna lock it up. Okay, let's see, how do we lock it? Go like that. Sometimes if you don't push them in far enough, they won't lock, so you have to kind of just push them in there, and then they'll lock like that. Then this is the top drawer right here. Right now unlocked because this isn't down. When you
put this down, there's a latching mechanism that keeps it locked. Okay, right now, what you've done is you've moved that same setup down by closing this, but what we want to do is lock this. Okay, so that's locked. And as I told you, I already had this lock. I had the key number, so all I had to do is buy a lock plus a key, which is about $38, $40. If I had to buy both, it would have been double that. Okay, and they send you two new keys. So now I have, 4 keys for all this. Thanks for watching today's video. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up or a like. Also, if you'd like to see more, just subscribe to my website. Thank you very much.